Hey everyone,
Welcome to our channel,
I'm Dallas,
and I'm Blanca.
and today we are doing a special video. We asked you to ask us questions, and that's what we're doing today. We're going to be answering your questions, so you'll be getting to know us a little bit better. Okay, so our first set of questions that we'll be asking and we'll both be answering are from people that we know that don't mind having their names mentioned. So we'll go ahead and start with those. The first question that we have is from my mother-in-law, Madi. And the question is, how old were we when we got our first boyfriends? Which I thought was an adorable question. Blanca, you want to go ahead and answer first?
I think I was 13,
13.
and I mean, I wasn't officially allowed to have a boyfriend, but whatever. And I'm not gonna say any more on that.
Well, okay, I don't remember how old I was. I was in the fifth grade. And it wasn't like we never.
Damn, elementary schooler!
Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't like we never went on a date. It was like one of those things that we went out and
How
we
could you
only
go on a date when you're in elementary school?
my dad would never let me. His name was Philip, and he came up to me when I was walking out of class and he said, "Somebody in your class likes you." And I was like, "Oh, really? Who?" And he was like, "Me." And then that was it. He was my boyfriend.
It's an instant
He's like,
partnership.
Do you want to go out with me?" But we never went out. We were in the fifth
Now,
grade.
I mean, that's what kids do though. I'm talking about I actually went had my first boyfriend, but I remember in kindergarten this little boy was like, "You want to be my girlfriend?" I was like, "Sure," but that doesn't count.
Yeah, so there you go. The second question, this is from Chris, and we all know who Chris is, unless you don't watch our vlogs, which what are you waiting for? He asked, out of all the videos that we have done, what is our favorite moment?
I think one of my favorite moments, because there's a lot of them, but one of my
Same.
top favorite moments would have to be the video that we did with the Valentine's Day special. But before we started with the crafting, we went to Dollar Tree and we started rummaging and finding the stuff and just getting into trouble. And
That
that
was
I
so
think
much
was
fun.
my favorite moments, just because we were just having fun, being us at the store.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. My favorite moment was, okay, besides deciding to do this YouTube channel, because that's my ultimate favorite moment, is our very first video. I always think about how scared. Well, I know I was scared. I know you were nervous, and I was nervous, and I just feel
I
like
was nervous for
it
you.
was
You
like
made me nervous.
I felt like it was just like it was so cringy, and it was so it was just so cute, and I love making that because it made me realize how much fun filming and doing YouTube is. So I have to say that's my favorite moment. Okay, and this is from Norma, and her question is, what is the best animal to get a video of?
Well, I can't answer that because I don't really have animals that I've been recording, but I'll let you take that one.
Um, I
Excuse me? Did you hear him?
what did he say?
He said you married one. What are you talking about?
It counts.
Water, baby.
Excuse him.
Obviously, because of my two sweet and loving dogs. Dogs. But, Norma, I actually have some cat videos from your place when I was cat sitting, so I'll be making those into shorts. Look out. And then this one's from Megan, and she said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Well, first of all, because I know Dallas is going to finish this off, because she is the number one person who wanted to do this, and she brought it up to me, and we talked about it, and we very vaguely touched on it, and I was like, yeah, it's a cool idea. I'd love to do something like that, but then we just completely didn't talk about it again for
Forever.
months later. And then she brought it up again, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I was just so busy, but I was like, let's do that. And let's just plan this. Let's set a date right now while we're talking to do this and talk about it, because otherwise it's going to be like, yeah, it's cool, let's do it. And then months are going to go by again. So I took the initiative the second time she brought it up to actually get it started and do it, because I really did want to do it. But I know she had this in her heart for a while. So I'm going to let you tell them exactly what happened with that.
So I have. I've been wanting to do YouTube for like a long time, just because I'm so into YouTube. It's a large part of what I watch, and I don't know. I love the way that it feels when you're watching a YouTube video, and you could be so upset, or you could be so mad, or just anything, just wound up, and it's just to watch what other people put out. I just love the feeling that I get, and like how lost I get in it. Also, I appreciate all of the work, especially now, I appreciate all of the work that all of the YouTubers I watch put into their YouTube. And I think it's great to have a platform that, like, just the regular old Joes can have to like spread their messages, like whatever they are. And hopefully we spread a good one in our, videos. So yeah, that's it. The next question is from Menace, and he asked, what's your favorite YouTuber / celebrity? So either or, whatever.
I don't think I'm like so focused on one specific YouTuber or celebrity. I can say this: back in like 2014, I started subscribing to this YouTuber, and she had just started her channel the year before that. Her channel's Kathleen Lights. I don't know if you've heard of it, but she's like a beauty influencer, and she was like so like wholesome and just down to earth. I loved her personality. She's from Miami, and like I followed her and I watched her videos. She did reviews on like Ipsies or BoxyCharms, and it was just, she was fun at doing it and watching it. Since 2014, she had quite a few subscribers, but then like in 2 years, by the next year, she had like over 600,000 subscribers. Wow. And she became so big, and like everybody, like I said, just loved her. She would talk about having like personal issues with anxiety and stuff like that. She was just real. She launched a nail polish brand, which I immediately jumped on, and I love it. She ended up closing that and starting another one, which I actually have her nail polish right here because I just used it.
You're a real fan.
I love her nail polish, and I love supporting her. She's like at over 4 million subscribers at this point. Like she's good people. Like I love that.
I think I have heard of her. Yeah, that's okay. There you go. I am gonna say that for me, I would rather I actually just talked about this with somebody. I would fangirl and freak out more over meeting like a YouTuber in real life than I would an actual celebrity. I feel like YouTubers are just like, they're just so much more real. They're easier to approach. My favorite YouTuber is gonna have to be probably Shane Dawson. And he has like a whole group of people he films with, like his husband Ryland and Ryland's sister Morgan and Ryland's best friend Lizzie. They all have their own YouTube channel. So like that whole group, they're all my favorite YouTubers. But I like a lot, so those are my top ones. Now, this one is from Lissandro, and he asked, if you could, what exotic location would you film in?
I don't know. Somewhere.
We're like anywhere at this
somewhere
point.
Somewhere where you can like
Miami,
use the
baby.
time to vacation, If you can use the location to vacation, that would be perfect, Yeah. And if it's sunny, I do need AC though.
That's like one of those questions right now because we are just starting off. So like for me, filming in Miami was totally exotic.
Girl, that's 30 minutes away.
I know, that's
not
where
exotic.
We're at right now, Like I would love to go. My friend Randy has a boating business in St. Croix called Down South, and I would love to be able to go on like one of his boats. And like I think that would be cool. I don't know, just anywhere that we have the opportunity. I think any traveling vlog would be really cool. The next set of questions, these are all from people that would like to remain anonymous. So I'm just going to ask the questions. We don't know well, we know who they came from, but you don't know who they came from. They know who they came from.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. So the first question is actually a two-part question. It's kind of funny. Like, I feel like all the answers that we're giving, like, I read the next question, and I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds like the next question. So, so the next one is a two-parter, and it's the first question is, did you grow up in Florida? And if you could live anywhere in any state, where would it be?
I mean, I grew up in Florida, even though I'm not from Florida, but I don't think I've really experienced too many other states to know whether I would want to live there. I'm used to the weather here. It may be a little too hot sometimes, but then I get cold very easily. So I don't know if I can like withstand cold temperatures for
Too long.
permanent living. I would like to visit different places, but I don't know about living in if I haven't experienced like what it's like there.
Yeah. Well, I did not grow up in Florida. I grew up in Texas. I didn't move to Florida until I was 18. And I've lived here on and off ever since then. So for me, if I could live in any other state, I've visited a lot of states, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. And just from experience and living in most of them, I probably Colorado because of the weather. The weather's so beautiful, and it's just, I love the state of mind of the people there. I love how calm everybody is. It's such a different vibe from really anywhere I've been to. But Tennessee was also pretty beautiful. I wouldn't mind, if I could buy a house, I wouldn't mind doing that in Tennessee because it's pretty beautiful.
I mean, hypothetically speaking, I would love to be somewhere where you actually get seasons, like because here it's too hot. I would love to see, the seasons change and the trees change because I love trees. Like anywhere like North Carolina where you actually see the trees change would be. I mean, I like trees. Hello. I like trees. Hello.
Yes. Yeah, I love the change of season. That's one thing. That's probably one thing that keeps me from saying Florida is because there is no change of seasons. It's like rainy, hot, sunny, humid. Those are the change of season. And then Christmas comes and we get cold weather for one day.
That's when you have to dust off those coats and boots in the back. The one day of the year.
Pretty much how it goes. And now this one is, what is your favorite TV show?
I have a few, not many. I love and probably know the script front and back by memory for Friends because I watched it, when it was airing originally, but then I would rewatch, and I was going through a very difficult personal time in my life, and those shows were just kind of a way for me to escape and laugh and just kind of forget about what was going on. So for that, I love that show. But I do I know Stranger Things. My daughter loves that one too, but I love that. Cobra Kai, those older ones too. Any 80s or 90s shows are great. Black Mirror, I know there's a new season that came out and I want to watch that.
For me, okay, probably 95% of the television that I watch is actually YouTube. The small little 5% that I do watch of TV shows, my favorite kind of TV shows to watch are reality. I love the whole Real Housewives franchise. I love Vanderpump Rules. Huh?
That's not real 100% reality.
I love reality. I know, but I just like the drama. I mean,
the drama.
I don't have much drama in my life.
Ooh, drama that doesn't involve mine. Other people's drama.
Pretty much. So yeah, that whole series, Vanderpump Rules, Summer House, anything on Bravo. Pretty much the whole network of Bravo. Those are my favorite TV shows. Okay, this one. What is the worst job that you've ever had?
Worst. Okay. I'm not gonna say that.
Tea.
Huh?
I said, this is a real tea.
I've had a few that were meh, but I think the worst one I had was when I was a caregiver for this elderly woman. Her name was Ida. And she needed 24-hour care, and I was taking the shifts of graveyard shifts pretty much to watch her overnight. And I just remember there were quite a few times that she had to be in the hospital for health issues or whatever she was having. So, but she needed somebody there with her. So I would sit in the hospital with her. It wouldn't be so bad, but like she kept wanting to get out of the bed to go out the room because it was like dark in the room and it was light out in the hallways of the hospital. She kept getting out to wanting to go out, and that wouldn't have been so bad. But to her, what she saw as the door was actually the reflection of the window coming from the other side because she had a curtain. So she was actually trying to go out the window, thinking that the reflection was the door, and I had to stop her every time. So
Wow.
that wasn't very, it was very stressful and just
A lot.
Last I left, she was alive. Okay, so she did not climb out the window. Not on my watch.
Yeah, right. Hopefully not after your watch either. For me, I've been in the restaurant business since I was 15 years old. I just turned 39. So, okay, so
Yay! So we're both the same age for just a few more months, and then
we're like right there next to each other. So I have been in restaurants or I have worked in dental offices, and I don't think I've ever done anything else. Actually, I haven't done anything else. I Uber Eats now, and that's my favorite job. The worst job that I had was when I was a bartender. And the only reason I say that is because I realized I was in like a really dark place in my life going through that whole... I was a bartender for several years, and I just feel like that's what made me want to leave the restaurant business. Just like the way people talk to, when people are drinking and they call you names.
You see people in a different light.
Yeah. And you were a bartender.
I was right there with you, and you kind of like take their pain or sorrow or stress, whatever they're feeling, because that's where they go to like release their stress, and you kind of take it a little bit, and you're just like, you feel it too.
Yeah.
And then you get the good ones, and then you get like the bad ones.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't think I ever, like, I just got to a point where I just hated people, and I never have been like that. I've always been really good at customer service because I love people, and it was like a really dark time when I realized that like I can't do this anymore, and I was drinking every day, and that wasn't helping anything. And so I'd say that was like a life changer for me, I'll be honest. So in a way, it was the worst job I ever had, but I love the enlightenment that came with leaving. Does that make sense? So
I get it. I feel you.
Yeah. I know you feel me because you were a bartender also, and
it's not that I was just a bartender. We were both a bartender in the same place,
yeah.
Different times.
Yeah.
So
that's how I met you.
No, that's a story for another video.
Yes. Okay. Where do you see your channel a year from now?
Hopefully it's still around and doing much better than where it is today.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say as far as expectations because it's still new. I know some people like get crazy and just get so many subscribers and do all this, and then some are just slowly growing. So I can't say. I mean, I feel as long as we're having fun and we're enjoying what we do, and to me that's a success right there, just to be doing what we love to do and having a good time and just putting stuff out there that people enjoy or laugh, even if it's just one person that says, oh my gosh, I loved your videos.
Yes. I'm gonna go for like the manifestation of it all and say a year from now I see us with like quadruple the subscribers. I see us going to different places and doing different things bigger and better. I see that for us because I feel like we have come so far already in the short amount of time that has been. Because
yeah, it hasn't even been a year yet.
Huh?
It hasn't even been a year yet.
No. And as of today, we just passed 400 subscribers, and I feel pretty accomplished.
Oh my gosh, you remember that one video? It was literally this year. You're like all 20 subscribers or whatever it was. Yeah, something like that. And then like a few months after that, I was like, oh my gosh, that wasn't even that long ago.
I just see us only going up from here. So if you could collab with any YouTuber, who would it be?
Again, I'm not a big I don't watch a lot of YouTubers, so I really don't know. But the type of YouTuber I would like to collaborate with would be someone who's real and funny and has something positive to give. I think I don't want to be like specifically to like a makeup or this and that type of, because everybody's different. But as long as it's somebody real, then because that's what I hope. When I used to watch YouTube, I always watched the ones who talked about like stuff maybe that they went through and how they overcame it, because all of us have our own stories. All of us have a past. We got through or still are trying to get through. But anybody like that is someone who I would love to collaborate with.
I'm gonna go back to my favorite YouTuber. I'm gonna say Shane Dawson, like that whole group. Any one of those people, I would die. I would die. I would be like, that's it. Like, I've reached.
You've reached the top. That's it.
That's it.
You've like accomplished.
Yeah. That's yeah. So, Shane Dawson, I'm coming for you. Oh, this is the last question. Okay. How has your relationship changed since starting YouTube?
Well, I think before we started, we were kind of like off and on as far as our friendship went. And I don't mean like the friendship ended. I just mean we would talk every now and then, but we'd still catch up whenever we did talk on the phone or see each other. And now doing YouTube, I think whether we like it or not, we talk to each other a lot.
We're sisters, baby.
We kind of share everything we're going through, because we both, have to be on the same page. And when we started this, it was clearly said that, we have to communicate. You can't like kind of keep anything, because that's how, then you grow like you don't want to do this thing. But like, if anything, like sharing and communicating has made our friendship stronger and kind of understanding each other. Yes, there's been some ups and downs, but like getting through those moments when you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen. But like getting through those moments has made, I think, our friendship stronger, and kind of learn from each other. Like I know her when she messages me like 10 times, it's like a novel, but she understands me that I may not be able to get to it right away because I'm busy. So it's like, there's no hate, there's no like resentment. It's just like, I get it, but let's, when we do talk finally, it's like everything's out and clear. And like, I just feel like our friendship has grown and just become better. YouTube or not, like I'm happy now because of YouTube that, we talk more and we see each other more, So thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, no, same. That's actually probably exactly my answer too. I like the fact that you speak Dallas, because
it's a language.
It sure is, okay? And not everybody knows it. And I'm also glad of your patience, because I'm a lot. But if you listen, if you don't want more, then you go find less, and that's how I feel about it. And so far, Blanca has been very patient with me. So,
I have to. I have kids. I know.
I know, but it like helps me learn patience too, because I'm a very impatient person. So hence the 10 messages. But I'm the same. I feel like you and I have become a lot closer, and I feel like we've always been connected no matter what. But this has definitely brought us together in like the best way possible. So YouTube or not, I think we'll always be close like this.
I mean, we have a long. Yeah, it's been a long time.
We've known each other a long time, Blanca. I don't know exactly.
We'll definitely have to like make another video if everyone wants to see this or hear about how we met. Leave that in the comments. Tell us if you want to see or hear the story of how me and Dallas met, and how our how our friendship has been still, connected after all the things that have happened. And like every time we talk, it's like, because there would be a big gap, and then we talk, it's like, oh, then this happened. I'm like, what? Like, oh, and this happened, our personal life. I think that's, now we're more connected that way with our past that we didn't even know was going on throughout the times. We were just like, we thought we were having a good time, but it was like, we had issues of our own, and we were going through things, and talking about them, I think has helped me personally. And even hearing just things, it's just, puts the friendship into like a stronger connection. We talk about personal things going on in our life, not just YouTube. It's just, what's going on with you, how's this going, and we know everything, like as far as the important little details that make our friendship special.
I think it's crazy how in the time, that chunk of time where we weren't talking because we were both going through something, we literally were going through the same thing at the exact same time.
It's like, crazy.
We needed each other.
And we didn't realize it. And then like
know.
after all of that, we are like in a better place,
Yeah.
and it like happened almost the same way, like
Yeah.
with how it ended.
Totally.
Like, and I'm not trying to give away too much stuff
No,
because
I
that
get
would
it.
be the
Yeah.
story in another, like, you know, if everybody wants to hear about it,
Another
then
video.
yeah. But we went through the same type of, you know, I can't say it anywhere else, but just
Yeah.
trauma to kind of overcome and deal with it. And it's like I love where I am right now and who I'm with and where I am, but I love you regardless. But like everything that happened as well, I love where you're at and who you're with and just where we both are, you know.
Same. No, I feel like our friendship means a lot more now because like the places that we were in before were hectic and we were going through a lot, both of us. So I feel like now our lives have calmed down. We're both really happy and we can appreciate the good times now that we've had, and we can even see the other times for what they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those
So,
are there to reflect on and learn from, you know.
yes, yes, that's what life is about. So that was all the questions. That went so fast.
I feel like it did.
I'm like, wait, there's not more.
They were good questions.
They were really good. Thank you so much to everybody who asked us these questions because I literally did not know what to expect, and these were really good questions. So we appreciate it, definitely. So, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
We hope you have a great rest of your week.
And as always,
See you next
see you next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And I. Happy? Are you okay? Are you choking? Are you okay?
I think your dog is shocked at how old you are.
For real? What was that reaction? She was
You said
choking.
39. The dog was like, what?
I know.
See you next Wednesday. What? You've only done this like 100,000 times, Dallas. That
Like what? Was that a glitch in the matrix?
was a glitch in Dallas. Are you from Texas? Were you
I
born in
am.
Texas?
I'm from
Where in Texas?
Arlington, Texas.
So why aren't you named Arlington?
I am so happy, and I was born in Fort Worth. So yeah, I'm happy. Dallas
Wait,
Cowboys.
Dallas is from Texas?
No,
Yeah.
it was the Dallas Cowboys. My papa named me Dallas because of the Dallas Cowboys.
Got it.
So no big story there. I don't even like sports. So
Me neither.
see you next
See you next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wait.
What is wrong?
I didn't hear you. I didn't think you said anything, so that's why I stopped.
No, I did. I was talking in the middle of it and you stopped. You can't hear me because you're loud.
So loud. Wait, should we read? Should we redo that?
Yes, because you stopped talking and then I was like, what? Hold on, let me drink some water.
Take 5. I think we got it.
I think we got it too. It's like, boom. You got to do that to the other side of your screen.
Oh. Wait. What are we doing?
Why are you giving me elbow? You're supposed to give me fist.
Oh,
wait,
I thought you were doing your elbow. Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh, let me take a picture of that. No, do it to the other way because mine is showing it the other way.
Oh, like this?
Get close to the camera though.
Wait, can you see it?
Okay, now twist. There you go. There you go. Go back a little bit. Back a little bit. Look, there you go. Good enough. All you see is a big hand.
I'm not gonna edit that. I'm leaving it in just the way it is.
Malfunction. Technical difficulties.